Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with the T-103, the tank which you can buy from bonds, or for bonds, I suppose to say. And you know what is the weirdest thing of all this? This tank is like one of the most played tanks in the game currently. Over the last 3 days, looks like this tank is sitting comfortably at 11th or 10th place, right? Which is quite weird. I never expected that and I never saw that one coming. Okay, let's talk this tank. There used to be a time when I thought this vehicle is absolutely pile of caco. I thought this vehicle is butt wipe in the best case scenario, right? But some time ago, my opinion changed about this tank. More and more people said, Skill, you need to reevaluate this vehicle, right? It's not as bad as you are thinking it is. Thanks to Scorpiani and many others who pointed this out to me, right? So what we are doing, we will try to make this tank work today, and we will see why people are playing with this vehicle to begin with in the first place. How about that, fellas? How about that? Okay. Currently, this tank is rated as average vehicle in the world of tanks, but average doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, right? That is important thing to highlight. Gun handling is okay-ish. I mean, for a tank destroyer standards, maybe it's to the worst side to say that the least, but still, it's not bad, right? That's what I'm trying to say. It is not a bad gun handling overall. Other than that, you have a turret and you have a decent armor, which is also not bad by any shape or any form. Plus, on top of that, you can load those sweet high explosive shells like we just did, and we can spank someone for 620 in the face. And you know what? I was just tiny touch lucky in a way, speaking about the roll which we hit enemies for. So, that is definitely a positive thing. What more to say about this tank? You have a bit of the armor. Well, if you are playing hold down and if people are not shooting your cupola. But still, I have a question. What is happening if enemies are loading gold? Well, then you are a humongous slow meatball. That's all there is to say. If someone will load the gold, right, and if they have enough penetration, they are going to spank you like there is no tomorrow. It's just how it goes. All in all, tank is average. At least that's what I think, right? And now I'm trying to crack the puzzle. Why people are playing with this vehicle so much, at least looking into the past 3 days or 1 week, right? And I think either the tank was on sale or people simply figured out to buy this vehicle for bonds. Who knows? Okay, look at this beauty. Scorpion, aim now. I mean, isn't it beautiful? Yeah, I know I low-rolled this guy for quite a bit, but still, isn't it beautiful? I'm going for another blind shot. Unfortunately, I do not really think I'm hitting him, but it's okay. Obviously, our plan is straightforward. We are trying to snipe and we are trying to punish enemies whoever are getting involved by any shape or any form, right? This is our strategy. Skill, I have a question. Why you are not playing in the heavy line? It's not worth it. Why are you not playing in the kilo 6 position, which is absolutely glorious? You are right, fellas. That position is very good, but as you can see, it can be overpacked. And this tank doesn't have the best camo ever, right? And whenever I am playing with a tank which doesn't have the best camo in the world of tanks, I always want to have a cover. I do not really want to sit in the open field and rely on my camo or something, right? I want to sit somewhere in the bush near the stone, and then if the things will go well, or if the things won't go according to plan, I suppose to say, I can actually hide, you know? This is the plan. Plus, on top of that, this position is extremely powerful. If you ever played here, you know you can cover many lines, you can cover alpha line, people pushing like this, and you can cover the hill. And as you can see, enemies are winning the hill at this point. So we are sitting fine and we need to be patient. Skill, is this tank a typical triangle? Well, you know what, fellas? This tank is not your typical triangle, with all honesty. I think this vehicle is actually not your typical triangle, and I think you can make pressure as well with this vehicle. Not all the time, but once in a while you definitely can. Meanwhile, how are you doing? Beautiful. Beautiful. How about this charioteer sitting here? Charioteer, how are you doing? Kaboom. Okay, charioteer is dead. Excellent. Excellent, fellas. Very, very good. 2,700 damage so far. Good. Those are the first 5 minutes of our game, right? And this is only the start. Our team is not winning, which is a good thing for the tank destroyer in a way, right? If enemies are making mistakes, if enemies are making pressure, that means we can get more use for ourselves, which is a good thing. Skill, you selfish bastard. How dare you? I know. Sorry. Okay, what are our alternative options? Can we get involved somehow? This is the question, fellas. Can we get involved somehow? Going through the middle is not so great idea. Pushing like this, I cannot push like this. Going somewhere over there is not a great idea. Maybe going for a base defense could work, but in the same time, I do not really see the point. Why would I go for this? Because enemies can make pressure like this. By the way, fellas, extremely important thing to say, and this is not only for this tank, but overall with pretty much every single tank in the game. Have a plan. Whenever you are going somewhere, just simply have a plan. Aha, I'm going to reach this position, what I'm going to get. If you do not have a plan, and if you are sitting in the great position where you can cover one or another line, well, then don't do anything. Especially when your team is losing. Just simply be smart. Okay, Swiper, how about this guy? Ooh. Minus 7,000 hit points. Believe me or not, fellas, I am feeling very, very well. I'm feeling great. How am I playing the game? What is the chance of this Progetto trying to repush this side? This is what I am worried the most. Is our T-30 going to spot him moving like this? Or will T-30 spot him only when he will go for him, you know? This is the question. And now wait. Let's enjoy this game. So far, Trash 103 treated us extremely, extremely well. Even, I would say, well in the triangle conditions. For being the sniper schnitzel, you know, sniping from the back. So far, this tank is treating us very, very well. Meanwhile, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Always go for a blind shot like this. I think I hit him, but I don't really think I penetrated him. That's the problem. That's okay. We can go for one more. For a good measure. At this point, Leo might be a bit afraid to make pressure like this, so we can blind shoot Leo as well. And where are you, buddy? Where are you? Okay, as you can see, our T-30 made a decision to escape from here. What that means we need to be pretty much alerted towards the people who will make pressure towards the Alpha 3, right? There is a Progetto who has full hit points. We need to be smart. We just need to be smart. Come on, Progetto, just go. What a hard game. There is not that much, there is not that many things to say, to be fair with you. All we need to do, we need to wait until enemies will mess up. That's about it. That's all our play at this point. For a good measure. Ooh. Okay, now we know where Progetto is. There is two options, but I believe the biggest chance is he is sitting somewhere around this area. What that means? That means he should not make pressure. This is what that means. Okay, let's go for a blind shot like so. Unfortunately, we cannot blind fire anyone. Let's try to hunt this Progetto here. Nope. Oh, what an interesting game. Slow but interesting. You know what? Believe me or not, fellas, I would rather have a game like this whenever I actually need to think with my head, right? Instead of winning 15-1 in 3 minutes. You know, for me, this is my drive in a way. This is my this is why I am playing World of Tanks, and those are the games which I want to see. I would rather play 4 good games whenever I need to think an hour, instead of playing 10 games, but whenever everything is just like this, and GG finito, you know, game over. What a game this is. The thing is, with this kind of strategy, what we are doing here, we are playing for a draw, right? To win this, it is going to be extremely hard, but the thing is, enemies simply have a humongous HP advantage. That is the problem. And since enemies have hit points advantage, I do not see the point why would I push on them, you know? This is the most important thing to say. I just do not see the point why would I get involved and why would I make a bit of pressure. And I am just simply searching for luck here. I'm trying to blind fire enemies left, right and center. I know whenever I am peeking sideways, I'm getting spotted. That indicates for us guys sitting over there, right? You can look at this however you want to. It just indicates the guy sitting here. Okay, Rene, beautiful. Rene is dead. Excellent. You know what? Our disadvantage is not looking that bad as it was looking like at first glance. Now it looks way better. Three minutes on the clock. Guard is making pressure towards this side. He has autoloader, fellas. He has autoloader. I'm just checking. Am I getting spotted? I'm not getting spotted. You know what that means? That means there is a humongous chance he relocated. Hi there. Excellent shot. Okay, this is the moment we have been waiting for. 2 minutes of the battle left and we need to get involved. At this point, obviously winning the game is going to be extremely hard, and look at this. There is a full hit points Progetto chilling in the back. What do you want me to do for him? He has autoloader and I do not. Okay, let's try to make a bit of pressure. I mean, I will try to do my best and I will try to outplay him, but this is a hard one. Okay, this is the beauty of the Shrek, fellas. You see, in this situation, I tried to get as much involved as I physically and possibly could. What I did not expect, Shrek over there. So yeah, shame, but it is how it is. I think we played to the best of our abilities. My goal was obviously to go one-on-one against the Progetto, but Shrek just simply showed the dominance. There is nothing what I can change about this. Let's see the score. Okay, fellas, not a big surprise. Everything finished in a draw. But once again, that's what we could have expected, right? Our position works great whenever we can counter enemies who are making pressure, right? And we did. But whenever enemies are making decision not to move in front, well, then it is a game over. I tried to do something when there was 3 minutes left into the game, right? But it was, unfortunately, it wasn't winnable, right? It just simply wasn't. But I am fine with my result and I'm happy with my score. 3.5 thousand damage is fine. We finished the game 4th by experience and the 1st by the damage, and all, that was a good one. The biggest surprise was, to be fair with you, this Shrek obviously sitting in our side, but it's not only about the Shrek. This Progetto, full hit point sitting in the back. This mother trucker is patient, and you know what? Just because of him, in a way, we could not move in front and apply a bit more pressure to the enemies. So that is alright. What can we do? Meanwhile, we made 48,000 profits, which is okay, but I blind fired quite a lot. You know, I fired 25 times and I hit only 8. So yeah, that is important thing to say. Anyways, nevertheless, I'm happy with the game. Let's go for second, shall we? Now, this is another thing to talk about. This is one of the advantages what Trash 103 has against other tanks. Well, it can be advantage or disadvantage. This tank is tall. What that means? That means it is relatively easy to use the gaps in the walls and whatnot. And I'm going to demonstrate that to you if obviously I will be able to. My goal is to take this position here, because from here I can spank everyone who will go and play in the mid street. Obviously there is alternative options in this map. Ooh, I can see a guy with a raised PP and with a big smile on his face. Anyways, there is alternative options. We can go here, we can go here, we can go here, we can maybe even try to make a bit of pressure. We can take this position. There is plenty of the ways how we can play this. But I really want to show you the way where this tank is kind of shining. Well, until we met someone who is actually spamming gold, then it would be a bit of the problem. Let's see. I do not care about that Centurion for now. What I care about the first heavy tank peeking here. Now we are sitting very well. Kerververon action shit is not feeling that great as you might think he is feeling. Right in the face, not bad. Actually did not expect it to penetrate him, but I got pushed in the back. I believe you hear that beautiful scratching metal sound of... I believe you hear that. This is the main reason why I decided to relocate a bit. Meanwhile, no, Mr. IS-3, peek. Peek, my man, peek. Just a bit. Just a bit. Good boy. This is the angle which I want to see, and this is how I want to shoot him. Yeah, sure, in a way it is a pixel shooting, I get it and you get it as well, but there is nothing what we can change about this. This is how our play is going to look like here. I'm pretty sure I should be able to overmatch his forehead, to be fair with you, but... so far, it is a bit of a struggle. It's okay. You see, this is a beautiful thing about this tank. You met someone who is not shooting gold, you are chilling in a way. I'm aiming for his weak spot, as you can see, but oh well. Okay, let's try to bait this gentleman shooting at me. Okay, excellent. How about this IS-3 peeking? He doesn't want to, that's fair. Come on, Trash 103, don't make me to rate your gun lower than it is already, okay? 3 stars is fair. Oh, it's more accurate, fellas. It is more accurate. Come on. Come on. Hit the ear of the E3. Come on. You know what? I can move the same, okay? I can move the same. How about that? Giving up? I thought so. I thought so. You know what? This guy made me smile. This guy made me laugh. So fair enough. Credit to this gentleman. Listen, we need to F off from here. I cannot get any use whatsoever. At least I cannot see myself getting any use, so I need to get a bit more involved. But the most important thing what I wanted to highlight in this kind of situation was ability to play somewhere where, let's say, other tanks would struggle to a certain extent. As an example, you are playing with the Hashem Borshik, you are playing there, cuckoo, you cannot see anything, right? That's the main point of this strategy, and just to show it. Okay, looking into all of this, we have 130mm caliber. I am still pretty certain and confident that I suppose to overmatch the IS-3 without bigger problems whatsoever, but oh well. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I know I'm looking pretty great. I get it. I understand it, but could you please treat me a bit better as well? Thank you. Oi, 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 Trash 103, no? Do you think the tank is a bit offended that I am calling it trash and not treasure? Maybe that is the thing? Now I heard people calling this vehicle Treasure 103, and I am going straight up to trash. Maybe this is why the tank is a bit upset? Oh, come on, don't be upset. Just... Just don't be upset. Come on. Treat me nicer. I deserve a bit nicer treatment. Come on. Come on. I did not shit-talk at you to that level to treat me like this. I mean, now I feel like the gun is just simply saying, this is how I feel like. You know, in some situation or to some extent, I became a meme for this tank, you know? Haha! Kill said something. I will do everything against this kill then. Oh, how about that? You know, this is how I feel like. Anyway, Samoa, peek. You have approximately 7 seconds to peek. How about that? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is refusing. Fair enough? Yeah, what a game this is. What a game this is, fellas. Okay, first things first. What we need to do, we need to eliminate the Samoa, okay? That is quite straightforward. I don't really think it is a rocket science. Samoa is going down. Excellent. Now, we need to keep this in mind that we know where enemy Scorpion is sitting at, right? We know, and you know. But what is not so good is this IS-3, he doesn't care at this point. At this point, he is brave. At this point, he's loading gold and he's saying, moo. You know what? No. I refuse. I refuse to believe you hate me so much. No. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, 1 second left, garage. Excellent. Very, very good. Very good. I will make this tank work, fellas. I will brute force it. I will brute force it. Okay, now the Mr. Scorpion. You know what? I want to have high explosives just in case. Just in case if this Su would go like this. Actually, I do not really think he will. If I would go for a base defense in a way, would it be good? I think it would be good. Yeah, and Su is farming over there. I'm done with this position. Thank you very much. We need to go for a base defense. Now the question is how we can defend the base. Borat is going extremely aggressively, which I am not really a big fan of, but it is how it is. Unfortunately, I cannot change anything about that. And I will try to probably take this position at this point. I want to go to the other side of the river, ready for a dive and... Good. Borat is capping the base, but he is pushing like this as well. As you can see, don't you dare to kill me. Thank you. I do not really think Borat is capping. At this point, fellas, I do not really think Borat is capping the base. I think Borat is he is making pressure like so. Oh. Cool. Run, 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 run. Boom. Another shot. Beautiful. I'm so disappointed with the gun handling of this vehicle, fellas. I am so disappointed, but you know what? 3 beautiful rounds. Can you imagine? Listen, we are recording everything for 28 minutes currently, right? And we had 2 rounds of World of Tanks. Wouldn't you say it's amazing and it is awesome? Still, you have 0% win ratio. So, fellas, this is the score. Unfortunately, defeat, but 4.2 thousand damage. Luckily, we have a great accuracy, 22 shots fired, 14 direct hits, 10 penetrations. I truly believe in that I was unlucky. And you know what we learned from all of this, fellas? We learned from all of this that do not say good things about this tank. Just call it Trash 103 and everything is going to be fine. We played 2 games. We have 0% win ratio, but we have 4,000 damage. Listen, speaking about both of the games, what we have done here, right? I just simply feel like we did not really had any other alternative option. We needed to play safe or aggressively like we did in the second game, right? But this is as much as we could have made, you know, and whenever we are thinking about this, this is 3 times more damage than our vehicle has hit points. So I will take this as a great success, right? Do not be afraid of getting yourself Trash 103. It's not that bad as someone is saying. It is actually all right, and the tank is not meta tank, but it is quite unique and special in a way, right? Anyways, fellas, I hope you were very, very well entertained. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I'm afraid to play the third game. The main reason is I am afraid that another game is going to be 15 minutes, and you will say 45 minutes of skill. Punish yourself. You know, this is not what World of Tanks is. World of Tanks is 4 minutes and go to the other game, you know? Anyways, thank you very much for watching and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.